Hey, baby.
That's your Elvis impression? That's awesome, Sylvia.
Baby, I hear it's an Elvis burger.
Burger.
Hey, Jeremy, what's on the show today?
We're at the second annual
Besides
Rock and
Elvis.
Roll Run for the Bluegrass here at Keeneland.
Rock and roll. Hey,
it's a
baby.
great event.
Hey,
We've also
baby.
got a few food trucks behind us, which we're going to hop into, considering all the stuff that's going on with food trucks right now. Can't wait to see what these guys are cooking. Then I got a nice little food truck kind of dish for you coming up after this.
Yeah, kind of food Elvis, baby, would love.
From concessions to festivals, bingo halls to daycare facilities, Seaworth Superstore is Kentucky's largest dealer for all your weekend kitchen or mobile kitchen supply needs. From popcorn to snow cone machines, we have the largest selection of new and used equipment with warranties to help keep your mobile food truck or weekend event going strong. That's Seaworth Superstore for Sales Road, Lexington. That's Seaworth Superstore, putting the Kentucky workforce back to work.
Today's shoppers are informed. When shopping for the family meal, today's shopper chooses Critchfield Meats for fresh, all-natural quality meats guaranteed. Make the right choice and visit our family before you feed yours. Critchfield Meats, the meat specialist, family owned and operated since 1969. That's a grade A choice, folks.
Worldly influenced, locally inspired. Azure Restaurant and Patio, contemporary fine dining in a relaxed atmosphere right here in Lexington. Modern award-winning dishes with a distinctive Kentucky twist from the mind of nationally recognized chef Jeremy Ashby. Voted best fine dining in Lexington. Azure is chef-created, chef-driven, and Kentucky proud since day one. Taste something unique at Azure Restaurant and Patio, Beaumont Center in Lexington. And see Chef Jeremy Ashby and Sylvia Lovely on the Food News and Chews, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 56.
Why do chefs choose Lyons Farm beef?
It's consistent, it's delicious, it's got great tenderness, and it's really good for you. This nutritional element of making healthy animals for healthy eating is a big component about why their beef is so delicious. I feel so lucky to be a chef in Kentucky because the best way to express care for someone is to make them something to eat, and I get to do that every single day.
Lyons Farm beef, available at Critchfield Meats and LyonsFarm.com.
Hey, Jeremy,
Yes.
we welcome our viewers to Food News and Chews, the food truck edition, and a marathon edition.
right.
I just finished. Ask me why I'm wearing this.
Why
Elvis
are you wearing that, Sylvia?
Well, Elvis is kind of the rage, you know, the state trooper that dresses as Elvis. EKU's hosting something. And I hear that someday the big red truck in the background here is going to have an Elvis burger, something that Elvis would truly love.
That's
you
right, and
know,
that's the one that I'm most
fattening and
interested
juicy.
in.
I love it.
So it's got to have bacon and bananas
Bacon,
and all that good
cheese,
stuff, right?
pasta,
All right,
peanut
all right.
butter. Is alleged that he liked peanut butter and bananas.
Banana.
You like
Yeah, and
that?
honey, right?
I do, yeah, and honey. You like
Well,
that?
speaking of that, we got news on bees.
That's the buzz.
Yeah,
That's
again.
the buzz. Yeah,
Or
well,
not
you know,
buzzing.
you know, we had the bee show
Yeah.
on February 24th. You can go to our website, which is foodnewsandshoes.com, and actually get excerpts of that show. But what we talked about then is the growing colony collapse disorder, Jeremy.
Which we learned was supposedly from these mites that kind of attach
bee
themselves
mites.
to the beets, and that's going to be where they're diseased and they die. But that's really not the case in this almond field, right?
Yeah, in California, where they produce, it's a major industry in
Right.
California, and the bees are all dying off. And there's like a South Dakota group that actually ships big 18-wheelers loads of bees,
Well,
and
just
they're all
like the
dying.
guys in Frankfurt, you know, at the Devant, I guess, they actually ship these colonies all over the place.
And they fertilize. And why are bees important, Jeremy, as a chef?
They fertilize all of our crops and our fruits and our vegetables. In fact, we don't eat without bees, so this is kind of a big deal. We've talked about it over and over again, but now we're finding that's pesticides.
Yeah, what are they?
You're
Okay,
gonna make me say that? It's like neonicotinoids, some kind of new class of pesticide.
It's a pesticide that embeds itself into the plant, as opposed to what we used to put on stuff that would degrade after all.
So it's long-term exposure.
Yeah, it's long-term exposure, kind of slow exposure.
Yeah.
And it's killing off the bees, and if you're not an environmentalist, and a lot of people don't like to claim to be one, you can be concerned because food prices will go up.
Of course they will.
And there will be less of it.
That's right.
And
not
we won't
enough
have any
food
honey.
in this country, which we throw away half of our food in. Right?
Okay, so anyway, that's a big issue. There's another big issue going on, and that's the Bloomberg backlash.
Yeah. What has Bloomberg done again?
Well, he's put a bunch of money into gun control.
I can't have hot dogs that are
You can't have hot dogs. You can't have big gulps.
Yeah.
He's trying to control your food supply.
Sure.
And he's rich enough to do it. But as one senator in Arkansas said, I listen to Arkansans. Or in Mississippi, they've passed a bill in their state legislature, or at least pending, where they're going to stop local governments from messing with your food. What do you think, Jeremy?
I don't know.
What about Bloomberg?
It seems like Bloomberg's just stirring up the pot, right?
Yeah.
But I kind of like his style. He gets everybody kind of up in arms. And, hey, let's ban sodas and let's create awareness about, hey, we're drinking these 40-ounce big gulps. It's bad for us.
He has started the conversation, even if people are hacked off about
that's
it.
Right.
However, I think the biggest beef with him is he's New York City.
Yeah, really, they're not going to listen to anybody from New York City.
And it's like,
even if it was in the best interest. And not a violation of rights, then they would just
Well, like Mississippi
it.
Is the fattest state in the nation,
right.
You know? And so why are they passing something? They ought to be worried more about health, right?
Right.
But anyway, okay, we've got other things going on. We got floating pigs, and when pigs float,
so 10,000 pigs floating down a river. 13,000 pigs floating down a river in China, and now 1,000 ducks floating down a river in China. What happened, right? They think it's some kind of maybe something that poisoned the ducks. No, they're tightening regulations in food inspection facilities in China, just like we do here. So what do the farmers do with sick pigs, the ones that they can't really do? They just
throw them in the river.
Sounds like a pretty good soup to me.
See, when pigs float, when pigs fly, pig in a poke, pig in a river.
Hey, you want to make something good? 13,000 pigs, 1 duck, sign me up. A little bit of water, let it simmer for a while.
You're so bad. Now you're going to be surprised by this news item. Chain restaurants, this is the headline, chain restaurants are not feeding healthy meals to kids.
Really, that's surprising.
Duh.
You mean the little apples that you can dip in caramel sauce for worth the cost?
Cheesy French fries with bacon on top.
Wasn't that enough to make our kids healthy? Yeah.
Well, Elvis says eat up, you know.
Especially with peanut butter, bacon, bananas, and burgers.
Anyway, that's good. And then also in the news, we've got all kinds of other very interesting things. And so people need to go to our website, foodnewsandchews.com, because they can find your recipes. And they can find me going newsy on them.
Well, you got to read your blogs and talk about what's going on in the news, all the important stuff. And then if you want to, make something delicious, check out my recipes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, well, you've been listening to this segment of Food News and Chews, and we'll be back just in a moment with some food truck stuff.
All right, Elvis.
Advertise your product or service on shows like this one. Contact Media 7 Broadcasting today. Call 859-317-4565 or email sales@m7bg.com. Reach potential new customers in the Louisville, Lexington, and other Central Kentucky areas. Get your new ad produced for free by Media 7's audio and video professionals. Call 859-317-4565 today and let Media 7 create a marketing plan for you. From concessions to festivals, bingo halls to daycare facilities, Seaworth Superstore is Kentucky's largest dealer for all your weekend kitchen or mobile kitchen supply needs. From popcorn to snow cone machines, we have the largest selection of new and used equipment with warranties to help keep your mobile food truck or weekend event going strong. That's Seaworth Superstore for Sales Road, Lexington. That's Seaworth Superstore, putting the Kentucky workforce back to work.
Hello, my name is Bob. Recently, I switched my business phone service to Glow Telecom. Now I'm saving over 50% on my monthly phone bills, over $2,000 a year. And I have a PBX phone system that would have cost me over $10,000. Unlimited calling to the US and Canada with no long distance charges. If you want to put money back in your wallet, call Glow Telecom today.
Call Glow Telecom at 888-428-0984. 888-428-0984.
Today's shoppers are informed. When shopping for the family meal, today's shopper chooses Critchfield Meats for fresh, all-natural quality meats, guaranteed. Make the right choice and visit our family before you feed yours. Critchfield Meats, the meat specialist, family owned and operated since 1969. That's a grade A choice, folks.
Worldly influenced, locally inspired. Azure Restaurant and Patio, contemporary fine dining in a relaxed atmosphere right here in Lexington. Modern award-winning dishes with a distinctive Kentucky twist from the mind of nationally recognized chef Jeremy Ashby. Voted best fine dining in Lexington. Azure is chef-created, chef-driven, and Kentucky proud since day one. Taste something unique at Azure Restaurant and Patio, Beaumont Center in Lexington. And see Chef Jeremy Ashby and Sylvia Lovely on the Food News and Chews, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 56.
Hey, welcome back to Food News and Chews. I'll talk loud, Elvis says, hey, baby.
Hey, is this your new song?
Someday there's going to be an Elvis burger out of. We have here with us today, we have Gwyn Everly, and I love this reversal of roles. She's talking, he's cooking.
Hey, wait a minute, that's how it is in my family too.
Whoa, Bernie and I, neither one cook, so whatever. But we're here with Jay Render's Barbecue and Big Red. Big Red's gained quite a personality around town.
It's also a really good soda pop.
Oh, so
Big Red, you're right, you're
I didn't know
right.
what you were talking about for a minute. But Gwyn, I know you need to get back to the kitchen, and Ren's going to get really mad if we don't get you back there because you have the longest line here today.
Oh.
And tell us about what you're serving here today.
Well, today we've got our standard pulled pork, okay?
And he's a pork guy.
He is a pork guy. Hickory smoked, low and slow.
And now your motto says if it's not smoked, it's not barbecue, right?
Exactly. You got to smoke it
That's
or
it.
it's not considered barbecue. You're grilling it.
Where do you cook it?
We cook it on our big smoker.
And that's stationary somewhere. That's not in Big Red.
No, we can it's not in Big Red, but we could bring it out here and fire it up. It's on wheels, and we can definitely pull it anywhere we want to go.
Now, Gwyn, you're a teacher. Ren has a job.
Right.
Ooh, tell us about why you want to do this.
Yeah, how does one get into the food truck business?
Yeah.
Well,
Especially with your careers.
I know. Well, I don't know. It was one day in October. We just kind of made the decision. We've actually asked our friends, our family. He loves to smoke. He has been perfecting his smoking. Right. Yes. He does like cigars, but he loves to smoke meat. And so he has been working on that and perfecting it. And of course, I do all the sides, and I have been, on the hunt for the perfect recipe for 20 years. So we just decided,
And that recipe is? No way, Jeremy.
Oh,
No
very
way.
good, Jeremy. You tried.
So anyway, we just said if we could do what would make us happy, doing barbecue, catering, events, things like that makes us happy.
Yeah.
So we decided to put our toe in, and we bought Big Red.
Now let me ask you this, when you're researching stuff like this and food trucks and everything that's going on in town about food trucks, is there any associations, any information out there about how you can get started or learn about what it even takes to do this?
There is. Bluegrass Food Truck Association on their website. They have all little links for what you need to do to get your mobile food vendor business up and going. So, it's a great resource. Sean and Amanda Tibbetts are head of the Food Truck Association.
Yeah, and they have a food truck.
They have a food truck, Cluckin' Burgers, and they are absolutely phenomenal. They help, whatever you need. So if you're interested, check out Bluegrass Food Truck Association.
Not right this minute, though, Jeremy. You're a little busy, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Tell us about the ordinance. Where does that stand here in Lexington? People don't know.
One ordinance was passed, and that was the one that allows us less, paperwork going to offices. So that was great. The ordinance that's not passed is the public land usage.
Okay.
Which means that we could actually pull up outside, at a parking, in a parking spot, pay the meter, and we could be at different locations around town without having to have the owner's permission. So that would enable us to serve more people. But we would always be respectful of restaurant owners. They're talking about a buffer zone, not, we wouldn't pull up in front of a
right
Azure.
in front of a restaurant.
Right, which would be completely rude, and nobody would want to do that. We just want a chance to bring our food to the people in Lexington and be out and about.
And catching up too. I mean, other cities do
Right,
this
other
regularly.
cities, definitely.
How many food, including
I like the
Louisville?
way food trucks offer diversity in terms of all of them
Right.
are a little ethnic, they're themed and delicious. So, what is this?
Oh my! Describe
Is
this
that
in
macaroni
detail.
and cheese on a
This
pork sandwich?
is the Oh No You Didn't grilled macaroni and cheese, named by our daughter Lauren. And it has pulled pork, smoked pulled pork, little bit of barbecue sauce made by Jay Render himself. It has the smoked mac and cheese on it, which he smokes the cheddar himself for the smoked mac and cheese.
Oh, that's cool.
It has 2 slices of American cheese on Texas toast, and then
no
it's
calories
grilled.
in this at
Lego
all.
my ego, Sylvia.
Okay, here we go,
All right,
guys.
check this out.
That's killer.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, we
No, I
did.
didn't. I can't wait for an Elvis burger. I mean, it's going to happen too at some point. Elvis will be back.
We will do the Elvis
That's
burger.
great. That's great. What's in the future then for you, Gwyn? Are you gonna?
Well, school will be out soon, so we'll be devoting 100% of our time to Big Red and having him around town.
All right.
So we're excited. We're going to
Okay.
be back here on the 20th for an event
Okay.
for somewhere out here at
Yeah, we have
Keeneland.
lots of things happening out here. Yeah.
So lots of events.
Okay. Well, that's.
Check us out. We're online.
Coming to a sidewalk near you?
Yes,
with this.
hopefully.
Yeah, but there is some opposition out there.
There is
and so,
opposition.
You
There's
know, we
strong
got to deal with all
opposition to
that.
it,
People
so-
don't understand this
Yeah.
business and all the things that are going
Just want
on.
a chance to build our business and have our food places that people want to buy it.
Yeah. Well,
You
that's
know.
good. Well, you got 4,000 runners out here, and they're about
All
to
right.
all come in.
And they're going to be on this. This is
And
awesome.
Gwyn is going to have to get back to the kitchen because
Back
I
to the
keep
kitchen.
looking back, and there's some stern looks coming from
All
your
right, I have to
bunch
go to
out
work.
there. Thank you, Gwyn.
right.
And
Thank
you
you.
for being with Gwyn Everly as she's gone right now to
And
get back
thank
in
you
the
for this sandwich.
This
I
is
can't
killer.
wait to eat
This
the rest
is
of this.
killer.
All
I
right.
don't know what I'm going to do about that March weight thing that I was going to try to.
Well, this
get
is diet
skinny.
macaroni and
Oh,
cheese
diet
and pork.
macaroni and
Diet
cheese,
bacon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, we'll be back after break with food news and chews, and Jeremy's going to cook what?
Little food truck item. It's called a bao bun. It's some Vietnamese beef on a puffy little biscuit dough. It's great for food trucks, great for hands and eating and being out on a festival. So check it out.
Sounds good. We'll be back.
Worldly influenced, locally inspired. Azure Restaurant and Patio, contemporary fine dining in a relaxed atmosphere right here in Lexington. Modern award-winning dishes with a distinctive Kentucky twist from the mind of nationally recognized chef Jeremy Ashby. Voted best fine dining in Lexington. Azure is chef-created, chef-driven, and Kentucky proud since day one. Taste something unique at Azure Restaurant and Patio, Beaumont Center in Lexington. And see Chef Jeremy Ashby and Sylvia Lovely on the Food News and Chews, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 56.
Hello, my name is Bob. Recently, I switched my business phone service to Glow Telecom. Now I'm saving over 50% on my monthly phone bills, over $2,000 a year. And I have a PBX phone system that would have cost me over $10,000. Unlimited calling to the US and Canada with no long distance charges. If you want to put money back in your wallet, call Glow Telecom today.
Call Glow Telecom at 888-428-0984. 888-428-0984.
Why do chefs choose Lyons Farm beef?
When I get things in the kitchen, I can tell like right off the bat. After I get done searing it or put it on the grill or roasting it or baking it or frying it or whatever I'm going to do, the second I cut into that thing, whether it's the resistance on the fork or just the way it kind of slides across the knife, it's got to be right on from the get-go. And it seems like this beef does that every single time.
Lyons Farm beef, available at Critchfield Meats and LyonsFarm.com. Today's shoppers are informed. When shopping for the family meal, today's shopper chooses Critchfield Meats for fresh, all-natural quality meats, guaranteed. Make the right choice and visit our family before you feed yours. Critchfield Meats, the meat specialist, family owned and operated since 1969. That's a grade A choice, folks.
Advertise your product or service on shows like this one. Contact Media 7 Broadcasting today. Call 859-317-4565 or email sales@m7bg.com. Reach potential new customers in the Louisville, Lexington, and other Central Kentucky areas. Get your new ad produced for free by Media 7's audio and video professionals. Call 859-317-4565 today and let Media 7 create a marketing plan for you.
Hey, welcome viewers. Hey, Jeremy?
Yeah.
What's your handle?
10-4, good buddy.
Hey, I want to be a trucker
Right.
when I grow up.
I love trucker jokes.
Yeah, a bunch of them, I'm sure. Yeah, tell us about your truck food.
Food truck food. This is if I had a food truck, one of the things that would be one of my staples in food truck food.
Yeah, whatever.
So this is awesome. These are little bao buns. It's a Vietnamese street food. B-A-O, so bao bun. And they're just fluffy little steam buns. They're just like little fluffy biscuits, and they're filled with meats, and they're so good. So to make a bao bun, I'll make the way I like it. I usually just get a little pan, right?
Yeah, gotcha.
Put some chuck in there. This is like a beef chuck roast.
Chuck wood.
Good margling.
Chuck wood in a food truck.
In a chuck roast. So a little bit of sugar on the meat, right?
Yeah, that's unusual.
That's different, right?
Yeah,
Usually
that's
it's
different.
salt.
That's different.
And then just a little bit of soy sauce. And see, I'm just keeping this real simple. Add a little bit of water to the pan, and then put that in the oven for about an hour and a half.
And what do you get?
And what do you get? Well,
yummers.
Then you got the next step. While those are cooking, you make your bao buns, your dough. Now, I'm going to give you a recipe for a bao bun dough on foodnewsandchews.com. Okay. But if you want to be, if for your real foodies, they can make it themselves. If you want to be slick about it and really, really quick, that way you're encouraged to make bao buns. These are little biscuits that come in a little can. You go pop.
That your mama used to make donuts out of, and they're delicious.
Popping fresh dough, right? So you throw a little biscuit out, and all you got to do is take a rolling pin and kind of just give it this little action, like a little half taco shell.
Well, how cute.
Yeah, like this. And then you put it in a little bamboo steamer, just like that.
And these are served out of food trucks.
Yeah,
You said popularly.
Popularly,
Lots of them.
So roll out a little bao bun.
I guess it's because it's different or easy to make, or why would that be a food truck kind of thing? Because the whole food that we've been exploring is a very interesting phenomenon. And
it's a great little hand food. You can just, pick these up. It's a few bites. It's inexpensive. It packs a lot of flavor. So I think that's really what the catch is. So yeah, roll out your little biscuit doughs and put them in a little steamer. And then you'll put the steamer over a water bath, just to create the steam. If you guys have ever seen these little basket jobs, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
You just stack them up. You see over here, I've got one going. So we'll just kind of stick our dough in the steamer.
Oh, so you only steam, you don't?
Yeah, you just steam the dough. That's it. See, it's just rising up and making them nice and fluffy.
Okay.
So that's it. You can keep that going, and then we'll let those steam up, and then we'll fill them up with all the goodies.
Okay, sounds like me. Okay, Jeremy, I can't wait.
Bao bun time, right? All right, so check this out. We're gonna lift the lid and see how they poofed up.
Oh, how
nice
pretty.
Nice and soft and fluffy.
Now, I knew you used for these little biscuits.
Right, bring them on over.
Besides donuts.
And you just this is finger food. You can just kind of eat them.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pick one up. It's a little bit hot. Okay. Toss around like a little pancake like this, right? Now, check this out. I'm gonna take this. Take a little bit of that nice meat that came out of the oven.
Turn it over.
That's falling apart. Stack that in there.
Okay, all right. Watch this. Watch this. I'm doing this.
And a little bit of hoisin sauce right on the bun.
Hoisin sauce. Oh, there's a new one. What's hoisin sauce?
Hoisin is a really neat Chinese mixture. It's got a lot of ingredients in it, but it's used typically for
get it anywhere.
Little mushu pancakes, which is kind of like what this is. And then a little bit of peanut goes on there.
All right. See, I'm educable.
Educable. And then maybe a couple leaves of cilantro. Just throw that on there.
Cilantro. And then
you got the little kicking chicken sauce, the rooster sauce, right? The Vietnamese hot sauce, just a little dab. A little dab for you.
What are those peppers you've been serving lately, by the way?
Then try to kind of press it down and fold it over a little bit, so it's like a little taco. And cool. Cheers. Ready?
To Chef Jeremy. Oh man, that's hot sauce. I love it.
I'll give you 100 of these.
I love this. Great. You have been serving some hot peppers though. At Azure.
Shishito peppers, yeah, those are really good. But those are great little thing. Fill it up with pork, chicken, whatever you want, but see how that bun is nice and soft?
Oh,
and
that is
just
so
gooey?
good, guys, and that is easy to make. I love it. And so go out and visit your favorite food truck. There's a variety of things. If you go to the bigger cities like Washington, D.C., they're lined up everywhere. It's the hot thing. Been going on in Europe, I guess, for years.
Right.
And so, anyway, very good stuff. And we'll be back next week.
Worldly influenced, locally inspired. Azure Restaurant and Patio, contemporary fine dining in a relaxed atmosphere right here in Lexington. Modern award-winning dishes with a distinctive Kentucky twist from the mind of nationally recognized chef Jeremy Ashby. Voted best fine dining in Lexington. Azure is chef-created, chef-driven, and Kentucky proud since day one. Taste something unique at Azure Restaurant and Patio, Beaumont Center in Lexington. And see Chef Jeremy Ashby and Sylvia Lovely on the Food News and Chews, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 56.
Advertise your product or service on shows like this one. Contact Media 7 Broadcasting today. Call 859-317-4565 or email sales@m7bg.com. Reach potential new customers in the Louisville, Lexington, and other Central Kentucky areas. Get your new ad produced for free by Media 7's audio and video professionals. Call 859-317-4565 today and let Media 7 create a marketing plan for you.
Hello, my name is Bob. Recently, I switched my business phone service to Glow Telecom. Now I'm saving over 50% on my monthly phone bills, over $2,000 a year. And I have a PBX phone system that would have cost me over $10,000. Unlimited calling to the US and Canada with no long distance charges. If you want to put money back in your wallet, call Glow Telecom today.
Call Glow Telecom at 888-428-0984. 888-428-0984. From concessions to festivals, bingo halls to daycare facilities, Seaworth Superstore is Kentucky's largest dealer for all your weekend kitchen or mobile kitchen supply needs. From popcorn to snow cone machines, we have the largest selection of new and used equipment with warranties to help keep your mobile food truck or weekend event going strong. That's Seaworth Superstore for Sales Road, Lexington. That's Seaworth Superstore, putting the Kentucky workforce back to work.
Today's shoppers are informed. When shopping for the family meal, today's shopper chooses Critchfield Meats for fresh, all-natural quality meats, guaranteed. Make the right choice and visit our family before you feed yours. Critchfield Meats, the meat specialist, family owned and operated since 1969. That's a grade A choice, folks.